Episode 3, we are officially on a streak. 3 videos in a row. Can you believe it? I can, because this is what I do. This is nothing new to me. So the topic for today, and I kind of went back and forth, but then I read a comment on the last YouTube video, on the first one, not the second, this is the third one, on the first video, and the question was, what are you using for gear? What's the setup look like? The audio, the microphones, the board, anything. So this is going to be a gear episode. If you're not interested in that, just wait till tomorrow or watch one of my other videos. You can subscribe, like, comment, you can do all that fun stuff, but we're diving into gear. So, and I actually wanted to talk about how I'm getting such good, crispy audio. And there is a couple reasons. One reason is I'm running this microphone here, which is a Shure MV7. It's like the little brother or little sister to the Shure SM7B, which is right now industry standard. You see it on the Joe Rogan podcast. You see it on all the big podcasts. That is the one you really, really want. And I really wanted that, but it's like $400. This one is a little bit cheaper, not a lot cheaper, but it's also compact. So I'm gonna pick it up real quick. So as you can see, I can break this down. It's got a little stand it comes with. Actually, I'll throw some B-roll in here so it's a little better. And I can just throw it in a bag, and you can hook it up 2 ways, XLR, so you get the standard audio cable, or you can just plug it in USB to your computer, and you could run it through that, and it'll pick it up as a microphone, which is great. Okay, so that's one of the mics. The other mic is right above me. It is a Rode NTG. It's the $250 version of the Rode video mic that most people put on top of their camera. And so what I'm doing is I've got this one channel going this way, this other channel, and they're meeting right here, and my voice is cutting right through the middle. And a quick tip, if you're gonna mic something, if you watch the movies or the behind the scenes, every time the boom guy lowers the boom mic into the shot, it comes in above the actors, so they're never speaking directly into the pickup pattern of the mic. They're speaking across, over top of it, or the mic is below them. So you're either above and below. And by sheer accident, I plugged in both mics and said, I need one, the reference, so I can sync it up with the audio I'm running through the podcaster, through the Rodecaster. Having 2 microphones allows me more control of the space of the room. And what you hear is just a really quality sound. It's also helpful for me because I don't project a ton. I like speaking at conversation level all the time. So if I'm at a concert or a bar or something, I'm not gonna raise my voice, I guess, unless I've had enough drinks, but I'm just not gonna raise my voice. I just not gonna do it. It's a lot of effort. And then the next day, you lost your voice and all that, but I digress. That's sound. 2 microphones for sound. Camera-wise, you'll see in the description, I'll list all the gear. It's a Sony ZV-1, and I think it's $650. It's a vlog camera, but I've learned that it's a great streaming camera, and it's really small. It's about yay big. It's a little smaller than my iPhone, and it fits everywhere. It's got a swivel screen, so I can see what I'm doing right now. You can plug in. We got the one mic plugged in, and then I can keep this thing powered infinitely as long as I plug it in through the multi-port. It's like a micro USB. It's also got an HDMI cable, so if you want to stream 4K, and I like to do that sometimes to my YouTube channel, I can do that. So that covers the mics and the Sony cam. And then I've also got this big, and I'm gonna show a clip here. So as you can see, there's this big, it's really a monitor arm system, so you could have multiple monitors. It's like a monitor arm tree on your desk. But what I've done, and I watched this guy's video on how to do it, and it's only a couple $100. As you can see, the money is tallying up. For somebody that doesn't do gear, this is a lot of money. For somebody that has been doing films for 15 years, this is not a lot of money. and I've hooked up a light. I got an LED light that I can control with this remote, off, on. So as you can see, it's a really nice key/fill. And so I've got my mic, my camera, and my light all hooked up to this monitor tree. And then the Rodecaster, which I spoke about, so I'm running this microphone here into channel 3, and it's got 4 ports. You could also take phone calls via Bluetooth, or I think you can actually you can hook up your iPhone directly to the board. That is the setup here. Oh, and then this other setup, I've got my old iPhone, which I don't use anymore. Now I've got the timer, so I can sneak a peek and see how much time I have left to make sure these episodes stick to about 10 minutes. Most of them are going to be a couple minutes longer, just because if I have a good thought, I want to finish the thought and not stick strictly to 10 minutes. So that's the gear setup. I've also got my other computer here to my right, and that is my PC, which I do a lot of editing on. And then I've got my MacBook Pro in front of me. So I've got a couple monitors, then I have an extra monitor that's hooked up to the PC that I'll have like YouTube looping in the background, or I'll throw a movie on without the sound, just to have something to like look off into, and maybe I get inspiration. Or really it's just like nobody is here in my apartment, so it's nice to have like something on, feel like there's other people here. Am I weird? Do other people do that? So that's the gear setup, and that is what I use for these desk videos, for my streaming videos. I really recommend the 2 mics. I just kind of stumbled upon that, but having the control of multiple mics, it just makes it sound great. And for somebody who doesn't project well, I need that. Now that we're 3 episodes in, please give me your comments, your thoughts, your honest feedback. I have thick skin. I'm not going to take it personally, but I will definitely use good comments like the one I got today on my first YouTube video about what I should talk about. It was just curiosity. Hey, what are you using? What's your gear? That's my gear setup. I'm not really into making videos about like unboxing videos. I've done it before, but I don't like it. I don't know. There's so many people out there that are doing them, and that is so saturated that I just couldn't think of a nuanced way to talk about an unboxing or a new camera. I'm certainly not going to get the camera first. I'm not like a beta tester. I like to wait and watch people review the cameras, and then I make my purchase decision based on what they did, or I take my time with gear because I already have so much gear. I could have used a way better camera for this, but this is the most convenient setup. So I'm not a gear review channel. I don't think I ever will be. I'm not a big unboxing channel. That's not what I do. I'm just here to provide some insights into what works for me as a filmmaker, and as a media person who uses media to my advantage, because like the running theme that I'm always going to talk about, it's going to sneak its way into these videos always somehow in my other videos, is if you're not using this mostly free platform, it's mostly free. You need an internet connection and power, right? But you don't have to pay any money to make a YouTube channel. You don't have to pay any money to have a Facebook account, Instagram account, and you have something to say. All of us have something to say. Are you gonna monetize it? Are you gonna... And that doesn't mean that you have to put your information behind a paywall. You can put it out for free like this. I mean, it's not totally free. I get ad revenue because you're gonna watch commercials. Even if it's only 15 seconds, it adds up. So if you're not using these free platforms to brand yourself, what are you doing? I mean, hopefully whatever you are doing pays you well enough to the point that you don't even have to consider this. But I'm guessing for most of you, that is not the case. It's definitely not the case for me. It's so much not the case for me that I must do this in order to ensure my future and my future generations' future, to make content. So that's episode 3. As always, like, comment, subscribe if you haven't. Leave me a message. Let me know what you thought. What else do you want me to talk about here? I've got a good list of topics, but I'm always open to it. Like today, I was open to the gear question because if you ask me about camera gear and audio, I'm gonna want to talk about it. So again, I've listed all that gear in the description below, and there's links to where you can buy it on Amazon. So if you go out there and buy it, let me know and show me a pic of your setup. And with that, I will catch you tomorrow in the next episode. Peace.